YouTubers! Mike Martin's here. Mike Martin's channel. Just want to say hi to everybody. I want to wish everybody a happy Monday! It's Monday! Everybody's at work. I wonder what that guy's doing. Oh, he's spray painting out of his door. Oh, that's so cool. There's a guy with his arm stuck out, and he's spray painting a white line in the middle of the street. Wow, that's awesome. That's how they, I guess that's how you're painting, I guess, I think what they're doing, what he's doing here, is he's painting a line, but he's doing it so they know where to paint the line later. It looks like it's like a precursor thing, so they know. Wow, those potholes here like crazy. All right, I gotta go around them. There we go. I can't find my damn mechanic. I came here to Lower Nick. He left me a couple of cards at my shop. I went to the shop to find the business cards. I can't find them. I don't know what the heck's going on. I can't find this guy. Oh, that's storage. I can't find it. Oh, damn. If anyone knows where the mechanic shop is in Lower Nick, comment below. I'm looking for it here, and I just... Yeah, I checked everywhere. I have asked around. No one knows. I even asked at the grocery store there at the corner, and they have a really hard time grasping the English language. So I just said, okay, that's fine. I'll ask somebody else. I can't find. That's okay. Nowadays, everyone relies on navigators and computers. I should have just put it in the damn navigator. I would have been there by now. But that's okay. I'll come back tomorrow. There's no rush. Got a lot of free time now. I already sold 3 things on eBay. I got to get back and start packing for tomorrow. Give me a bit of leeway, a little breathing room. You know what I'm saying? Going back into Merritt. Wow, beautiful forests out here. Just absolutely gorgeous forests. But it's just... Oh, that's a speedway. Okay, that's a speedway up there. Okay, I don't think there's a mechanic shop up there. I think it's a motocross speedway. Yeah. Lots of dirt biking stuff and all kinds of cool stuff out here, people. All kinds of really neat activities to do out here, too. Like, I like coming out to little... You know, you know what, guys? This summer, I'm going to put together a very low-budget movie for you guys. I know how to edit pretty well. I know how to chroma key. I know how to layer and all that kind of stuff. And I want to put something really nice together for you guys, like for my subscribers. I really want to put something like fun, something, you know, entertaining, you know. Anyways, so that lopsided housing in Sydney, I read that article last night for you guys. I'm feeling, this is what I'm feeling, okay, guys? You're going to see a huge change in demographics. Huge. What's going to happen is people are going to start shifting around in the country. And the movements start to happen. And I believe what's going to happen is certain regions of a country are going to start voting in their own culture or their own people or wherever they're from, right? Then what happens is, this is happening now because of the position that we're in financially, all of us, right? So, 100 years from now, it could be the Egyptians doing this all over again. It could be the Russians doing this, right? So, we don't know. So, all the investors that are out there start voting and, no, we don't want this foreign buyer. No, we don't want this. We're going to vote this person in. And then someone gets voted in that's in favor of the investment group. So, I think... what's going to happen is you're going to see mass demographic movements in the cities, in the big cities, and I think they're going to start. People will just start building new cities. You know, a lot of these port cities, like Sydney, they're port cities, right? They have to be there because of imports, exports. You know, everything was exported and imported for 500 plus years, right? Okay, fair enough. But what I'm saying here is that they're just going to start building new cities. They're going to buy land dirt cheap. What do you think Beverly Hills was? Beverly Hills wasn't there the whole time. You know, if we could go back in time, like 100 years and go, hey, look at this desert. I'm going to buy this up for chump change, knowing inside me that it's going to be a big deal, Beverly Hills. But going back in time and buying it for chump change. You know what I'm saying? Because then it meant nothing. And that's how I feel about a lot of land in Canada and in Australia and all different countries. There's a lot of land that means nothing now. But you can make it into something, is what I've been trying to say. Other cities get built. You know what I mean? Like San Francisco is a really good example. When the wagons headed west, Westburn, go west, westward bound, wagons west. There's even a board game dedicated to wagons west. Wagons heading west, and the first person to reach the Pacific Ocean wins the game. And that's what I'm saying. You're going to start seeing, because of the demographic movements, you're going to start seeing, for example, I moved here to Merritt. You're going to start to see more and more changes in demographics, because my entire street, apparently, this is what I was told, was a lot of people from East Indian culture. Okay, but now everybody's from Vancouver now. Everybody's moved from the coast, and it's a different demographic of people moving into Merritt. So my entire street, out of I think 11 or 13, I think it's 13 homes, 9 of them have moved from the coast or from other bigger cities that are just getting way too expensive. And that's what's been happening. And the shift in demographics. Now, I want a taco place here now. Well, if there's enough of us that want a taco place, then they're going to start accommodating that for us, because then there's a shift, and then buildings start getting built, and the city starts getting bigger, but then it's bringing in the different demographic. I want a pho place here. I want a Vietnamese pho place here in Merritt, so I can take my wife out. She loves pho. I love pho. I love the fried pork. I love pho. But anyways, what I'm saying to you guys is the demographics are going to have huge movements and huge implications to come. And I'm thinking 50 to 100 years from now, after I'm long gone in the ground, I have a feeling that people will start getting voted in favor of what the main density of the cities are. So if the main density of the city is all Russian, they're just going to vote in a Russian minister or a Russian, what do you call it? A Russian governor for the province or for the state. And that's it. And then that Russian governor starts to rule and in favor of his people because he legally got voted in. This is happening now with the housing. We're completely sold out, bought out. Then it's going to change into politics, where they're going to start voting in people to start taking the place of the local politicians. And once they move out, other people start coming in and then start taking the place of it. And this is 50 to 100 years from now. I'm not talking about next week. This is a long time from now. That's as the demographics move around, you start seeing different people voted into power, and those people are going to obviously favor their own. And because it was legally done through a free market and a free open society and free open, the country starts losing its sovereignty and starts losing what it means to be Canadian, Australian, what it means to be all these different cultures, right? Oh, I want to send a really big thank you to, I don't know if I want to say his name, but somebody sent me, a gentleman by the name of Edgar actually sent me 250 or 300 Canadian dollars on PayPal. I received a payment because I always receive payments from God, what's it called? From eBay. I keep getting payments, auto deposits from my sales, right? So I received a payment. It's just blah 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 has sent you instant whatever money, whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay, I sold something. I went to check my eBay. I didn't sell anything for $300. I thought it was one of my big Gundams or one of those big things I have on my store. And then it says somebody sent you a payment, and then there was an attachment saying thank you for all your great work. You're worth more than this. We love you here in Australia. And it was like, holy crap. I want to send huge appreciation out to that. I don't even know what to tell you guys. I almost started crying. I've never seen anything like it. Like, someone sent me money before a few months ago. Someone sent me, I think think it was $2. And I couldn't believe it. I was actually, I thought I sold something on eBay. I was actually taken by it. And no, I don't need money, guys. Don't send me money. I'm fine. If one day if I need to and you guys want to help, that's fine. But I'm fine, guys. Believe me. Believe me. I set myself up for now. Yeah, I'm fine. You know, my kids are fine. We're all good. And I hope everyone out there is doing good. I really love you guys. I really, really do. I really love you guys a lot. So I'm back in town. I'm gonna go home. I can't find I'm gonna find the mechanic shop. Oh well. I hope they repaint the roads here in Merritt. I can't see any of the lines. They're kind of severely faded out, and severely faded right out. And it's really hard to see left turn lanes and crosswalks, and I hope they do something about that here. Yeah, I just shifting in demographics. It's going to change first with the housing, then it's going to change with political. The political system will completely change. A complete reset on the political system once the people that are voted and have the power start passing laws in favor of obviously whatever they have planned for the country. And I think it's a political / economic takeover, and I think it's very common. I think this has happened. Usually it's always war, military virtue, right? That does it. But this is a different war we're in right now, and it is very interesting to see where things are going to proceed in the next 50 to 100 years. I think it's going to be, unless the world ends or something happens, right? Or somebody pushes the reset button, right? Anyways, I want to thank you guys for everything. And how are you, my brother? Good. How are you? Good. How are things?
Not bad.
Are you on lunch?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Come by later for some beer.
Yeah.
Come by.
You gotta torque your wheels.
Why? Yeah, we'll torque them. We'll torque them. Retorque them. That's fine. Whatever. I have a fridge full. It's just full of beer from the party. We never drank it.
Oh yeah.
Like 70 beers. The whole two rows are full of beer.
Yeah, well, I'll try. I don't know about tonight, but
Whatever. I'm home.
yeah, man.
See ya, brother.
Yeah.
I'm home.